The 2026 real estate market is in full swing, and we're only halfway through January. Because of all the buzz around real estate, you may be wondering, what is happening in the market and what does this mean over the next several months? So stick around and we're going to take a look at the end of 2025 and the statistics for Sarasota County and the real estate market as a whole, and then we're going to look at some national statistics for comparison. After that, we'll take a look at the neighborhood of Artistry Sarasota, and that way you can see the importance of looking at a specific neighborhood and how its own individual market plays an important role in the values. Let's start by looking at what happened in December for Sarasota County. Sarasota County posted about a 9.3% increase for single-family home sales. However, townhouses and condo segment was a little bit of a different story. That actually declined 4.3%. This is showing that buyers are recognizing that this is the time to buy. And then if we look at median sale price, single-family median sales price eased to $474,700 in Sarasota, which is about a 6% decrease. This is year over year. And condo prices actually fell a little bit more sharply at 15%. So this is another reason why savvy buyers are actually looking right now. When it comes to inventory, Sarasota single family inventory actually fell to 4.7 months of supply, which means that it is a seller's market. While condo inventory expanded to 8.1 months, and that indicates a buyer's market. So when you have two different types of markets, depending on the type of home, you're getting more of a balanced type of market. And lastly, we look at how quickly homes are selling. And generally, it took longer to sell in comparison with 2024. The median time to close a sale was 99 days for Sarasota single-family homes, and condos actually experienced a higher number at 112 days to close. When we look at the overall market in December, it actually continued to show a balanced market for Sarasota County during December. And what I was seeing, that sellers were more willing to negotiate to where they were comfortable with, and buyers were being more reasonable in the offers that they were making. And in this type of market, it's more of a win-win situation for all that are involved. So now let's take a deeper dive into Sarasota County for December. So let's look specifically at active listings. They rose in December, and I believe that this is going to continue into our season through January and February. And if it does, we will see a change towards a buyer's market. If we look at pending sales, they actually fell in December, but that's not unusual because of the holidays, and this also means that we'll see a slight decrease in closings over the next couple of months. Closed sales in December were actually up in Sarasota. This also was the case nationally. If we look at existing home sales, they were actually up 5.1% month over month. What I was seeing personally were that savvy buyers were actually taking advantage of the lower prices and making offers on homes that had been on the market for a little while. And also the sellers were willing to negotiate a little bit more because they had been on the market for a while. Speaking of inventory, check out this chart. Inventory has increased slightly in December, and then it started to drop off. So buyers actually have a little bit less to choose from. So that makes for a little bit of an interesting change. Now let's look at home value. Home value is what everybody wants to know about. So if we were looking at this chart from NAR's Realtor Property Resource of median estimated value, you can see that in February of 2024 was the median value where it peaked for Sarasota County at $498,540. September and October of 2025, the median value actually stayed steady around $447,320. And now in December, that number actually went down slightly to 446,350. Looking at nationwide statistics, we actually saw an increase of 0.4% from a year ago. So if the predictions are correct, and this is the bottom, then we should see an upward trend for pricing as we continue into 2026. Now let's take a deeper dive into Artistry Sarasota. I'm going to look at the active listings here. In Artistry, we have 10 current active listings. You can see we have everything from $695,000 all the way up to $1.499. The average price in Artistry is a little over $1 million. And you can see that reflected here in this chart because we have more of the homes that are over $1 million than we do have the smaller size that are under $1 million. The ones that are under $1 million are a great value for someone who would like to get into a luxury neighborhood without that high price point. And then look at the price per square foot. We're somewhere in the neighborhood of $322 all the way up through $411 per square foot. Let's look at pending properties. So this is reflective of all of the statistics that I just went over. There was only one pending property in the last 30 days, and that's on Mondrian Court. And you can see the current price point for that property was $1.375. It was a 4-bedroom, 4.5 bath. Sold statistics, the past 30 days, there are 2 properties that closed. They both happen to be Renoir models. It was the model home, and it was converted to a 3-bedroom, and then the other one was a 2-bedroom and 2.5 bath. And you can see the difference in the price per square foot, and that was due to the extra bedroom. Now that we've looked at what's happening, here's what I am seeing in January of 2026. A lot of showing activity. Buyers and sellers are actually negotiating and coming to an agreement. There's less of the buyers that are making those low-ball offers. And when your home is listed, you do have to be patient because the time to contract is a little bit longer. Interest rates have come down, and this has created a slightly more buyer activity. And second home buyer activity and out-of-state buyer activity has actually picked up, obviously, because we're in season. So when you're ready to put your home on the market, or you know someone who would like to live here, please contact me. It would be my honor to market your home or take care of your friends and your family. I'll see you next time.